Welcome back 4-Hers, Mr. Will here again for our final video on building and installing the garden bed. So last time you saw my son Case, I've got my son G, he's also a 4-Her. And so he's gonna help me install the bed. We're in my backyard. What I'm gonna do, originally I wanted to put the bed on the other side of that particular bed, but I've decided I wanna put it right here now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to take my tape measure, and I've already measured the distance between that bed and this bed. It's about 43 inches. I want to keep it uniform. So I'm going to measure out just a rough measurement of 43 inches, which is right there. So then we're going to take the bed and we're going to slide it back this way. Go ahead, slide measure. Once you've got it where you want it and set exactly how you want to put it in the ground, take your shovel and actually just flip it over, all right? And use the other end of the shovel to mark off where you actually want to dig for each one of the legs, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that for all the legs. G and I are going to move the bed back just over enough, back and over enough so that we can dig the holes. We're going to show you all that, but we're going to speed it up. And then after all the holes are dug, we're going to reset the bed, so we'll come back and show you that. Okay, so now I've got the holes dug. I put the bed in there and tested it out. And then what I want to do last before I fill the holes in is I want to make sure the bed's level, okay? So all you do with that is you come and take your level, slide it across the end board, and you can tell whether or not the liquid, the little bubble in the liquid is in the center. If it's in the center or pretty close, you're fine. It's nearly level. It's not enough for me to mess with it, so I'm going to leave it. The same is true on the sides here. The sides are actually more level than the ends, but again, if you're a little bit off, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're a little off, what you might have to do is you might have to dig a little more to lower one end, or you may have to add a little dirt to raise an end so that you make the bed level. But that's all that you have to do. Just a little more digging or a little more putting dirt back in, okay? So now what we're gonna do, my son and I are gonna fill in the holes, and then we're gonna rake around and get it all set, and I'll be back at the end and we'll finish up the video. All right, there you have it. Fully built, fully installed. I shake it, it doesn't move. It's in the ground nice and sturdy. So it's ready to be, all you have to do from this point forward is add the soil and then add whatever it is that you might want to plant, okay? So you can go to any hardware store or Star Nursery, you can get some soil, put it right in here, and it takes probably about 8 to 10 bags, should do it. And then you plant whatever you want to in there. I'm actually not going to put any soil in it right now, just because it's a little late in the spring. I will plant this bed in the fall, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we'll just leave it like this, and but that's it. That's how you build it, and that's how you install it. thank you all for watching this series of videos. I'm really grateful for several people who have really been instrumental in helping me put this bed in. My two sons, G and Case, also my wife Larissa, who's been filming this whole thing. Then I've got some great co-workers in Vegas. I've got Danae and Nora and Carla and Mallory, who have all helped me in one way or another with supporting this video. So grateful for them, grateful to be able to do this for you guys. I hope that you're going to build some of your own at your house, and if you're not, well, we're going to do them at school. So look forward to that when we reconvene in the fall. All right. Last but not least, I want to thank my dad. This is actually his design on a bed. It's really simple, but extremely functional. And truthfully, he kind of taught me all I knew on this. So if I didn't give a shout out to him, I'd be definitely not doing him justice. So thanks, Pops. To all my 4-H'ers, miss you guys. Looking forward to seeing you again. Till we meet again, keep on 4-H'ing.